Hey there, and welcome to Real Investment News. I'm Mike O'Neill. The closing bell has sounded, and as we head into the holiday weekend, the stocks were down slightly from yesterday's record highs. The Dow was down 65 points. The S&P was down about 2 points. The NASDAQ was up just slightly, about nearly 5 points. But as far as a percentage of change, there just wasn't a lot of movement across the board. Now, the markets are going to be closed tomorrow, but since by law the markets cannot be closed more than 3 days in a row, traders are going to be returning on Friday, but just for half a day. Now, some of the big news you need to know as you consider your next move. First, the minutes from the Fed's Open Market Committee meeting have just been released. And while officials were largely optimistic about economic growth, there are concerns that market prices might be getting out of hand. Now, Lance has been telling us for a while that there are not a lot of fundamentals supporting this year's bull market, which has been rising largely on the hope of tax reform. And several members were concerned about what might happen if the market took a hit. Now, the committee did not hike rates. They really weren't expected to, but several members did suggest that gradual rate hikes are likely in the near future, possibly as early as next month. Also, that record-setting takeover bid from Broadcom to Qualcomm may be getting even bigger. Now, the first offer of $103 billion would have been the biggest deal in the industry's history, but Qualcomm rejected the offer, so Broadcom is reportedly trying again. Now, we don't know the details of the new offer, but just the reports that something new is in the works sent Qualcomm's stock jumping. Take a look at this. It jumped 2% late in the day. Broadcom stayed relatively flat, but now Qualcomm is trading at $68 share. Now, one other thing I wanted to take a look at, we talked in the last report about oil and how the oil markets were kind of going up because of reports of a reduction in the supplies and also because the Keystone Pipeline had to be shut down because of that leak. Well, that's really having a big effect on oil. Take a look here. The futures right now, they closed at $58 a barrel. That's up 2%. Up 2% is good, but historically, that's actually really interesting. And I'm going to take a moment to actually pull this out. I'm going to pull this out to 4 years. And as you can see here, it's going to take a moment to build, actually. Let me turn this out just to, let me change this up a little bit so that this builds faster. Now, we have not seen numbers like this. Take a look, $58 a barrel. If you can see right here, $58 a barrel. We were there in, it looks like it was like mid-2015. Actually, the last time we were at $58 a barrel, yeah, 58, 59. It was in the summer of 2015. Now, that's very interesting. Hopefully, we will be able to sustain that. Now, that's it for Real Investment News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube page. I'm Mike O'Neill. Thank you very much for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you on Monday morning.